What's up, guys? It's John Reeves Live, and today we're going to be checking out some reactions that we did on a lyric reaction stream. And essentially what this is us going through checking out these songs based on only the lyrics, and I'm really excited about this. I love doing these type of things, so for real, if y'all would ever like to get in on one of these with us, there is a link to our Twitch in the description below. I've got the entire stream up right now on our Patreon if you guys would like to check that out. There's also a link to our Patreon in the description as well. Hope y'all are having a blessed one. Thank y'all very much for checking this out. If y'all are new to my channel, please smash that sub button and let's do this. Freaking boom! Here we freaking go, homies. This next one that we've got is from That Girl Meg. A boom! Motherfreaking JellyRoll. This song is called I'm Not Okay. This is the lyric video that came out 4 months ago. Freaking a boom.
I am not okay. I'm barely getting by. I'm losing track of days, losing sleep at night. I am not okay. I'm hanging on the rails. So if I say I'm fine, just know I learned to hide it well.
Ooh, God. If I say I'm fine, just know I learned to hide it well. How often have you guys had somebody be like, how you doing today? And then you just say, yeah, I'm doing good. Even though you're freaking on the verge of tears or something like that. Or you're freaking like something bad happened in your life and somebody asks you that question. It's like they never really, I mean, like, obviously most people are just doing that out of common courtesy and they don't want you to really trauma dump on them. But how often does that happen where they're like, how you doing today? I've made it a point, honestly, I'm going to throw their name out there because I freaking love that they did this and I just want to pay this forward. But I was on the phone with somebody and they stopped me middle of a sentence, I'm pretty sure. And they're like, hey, really quick. And I was like, yeah, what's up? And he was like, how are you doing today? And he said it sincerely and actually wanted to know how I was doing. And I thought that was so freaking cool. And so I do that now a lot. And just like, yeah, man, I don't know, dude. I think that, anyways, I do this quite often where I'm just like, yeah, I'm doing great. Even though I'm like dead tired or like going through some shit, you know? We all do that, I feel like. But that's beautiful lyrics.
I know I can't be the only one who's holding on for dear life, but God knows, I know when it's all said and done, I'm not okay, but it's all gonna be alright.
Woo, damn, okay, yeah.
It's not okay, but we're all gonna be alright.
That's deep, dude. I like that a lot, actually. Okay. I like this.
I woke up today, I almost stayed in bed, had the devil on my back and voices in my head. Some days it ain't all bad, some days it all gets worse. Some days I swear I'm better off laying in that dirt.
Oh, damn.
I know I can't be the only one who's holding on for dear life, but God knows, I know when it's all said and done, I'm not okay, but it's all gonna be alright. It's not okay, but we're all gonna be alright, gonna be alright, gonna be alright. I know one day we'll see the other side, the pain will wash away in a holy water tide, and we all gonna be alright. I know I can't be the only one who's holding on for dear life, but God knows, I know when it's all said and done, I'm not okay, but it's all gonna be alright. It's not okay, but we're all gonna be alright. I'm not okay, but it's all gonna be alright.
Damn. I love whenever people actually do acknowledge there's a way to help. For help, call or text 988. So I'm guessing if you're in America, that's where you need to call. That is freaking beautiful, dude. I have to say a couple of things here. So first of all, I really like in the chorus, he says, I'm not okay, but it's all going to be all right. And then he says, it's not okay, but it's all going to be all right. I think you have to acknowledge sometimes that shit's not always okay. You know what I mean? And I have a very bad problem with just being like, oh, it's okay. Sometimes it's not okay. And that's okay. So in saying that, I love the fact that he's essentially saying what I try to embody a lot of the times, even if you are in this really, really bad time in your life where you're like, I'm not doing all right at the moment. You know that later on in your life, things are going to be okay. And I think peaks and valleys, man, you have seasons in your life where if you're not in a good place right now, eventually you're going to be in a better place. And the problem is going to work itself out of your life in some way or another. It might not fix the way that you want it to, but it will work itself out in some way or another. You know what I mean? You're going to come out on the other side of it. And another thing that I want to say is, like, there's the part, let's see here. Yeah. So like this verse right here, y'all might think to yourselves, like JellyRoll, he's freaking famous as shit. He's got like probably just a ridiculous amount of money. He's a made man at this point, right? Like he's just crushing it in life. But we all have these same type of things. Like literally coming from JellyRoll. Today I woke up, almost stayed in bed. He said he has the devil in his back and voices in his head. I love that rhyming scheme, first of all. I think that was like laid out really perfect. JellyRoll has been through some stuff for sure. But what I want to say is like, even if like you can never think that somebody else, just because like they might be financially better off than you, they might be doing like epic, beautiful things, might be playing in front of sold out stages and stuff like that. And you might think, gee, it must be nice. But at the same time, like they have the same freaking problems. I think universally, like devil on your back, freaking voices in your head. I think a lot of that stuff is a very universal thing. And it doesn't matter at what point in your life you're at. Like I was just sitting there thinking to myself, like, you know, JellyRoll probably does have those days, even though like you might have a freaking mansion or something like that, just ridiculous nice bed. But he's like, dude, I just don't want to get up today. I would be better off if I just didn't wake up. And the bad thing is, or the really horrible and sad thing is, like we all at some point in our lives will probably face thoughts like that, where it's just like, people would probably be better off without me, or it would be better if I just didn't wake up right now. And what I will say about that is like, JellyRoll might be an extreme example of this, but like, I mean, damn, it's best that he did make it through all the horrible shit that has happened in his life, because now he's able to be a huge beacon of light for a lot of people in the world. You know what I mean? And I would say the same for you. Like anybody out there right now that's going through something right now in your life, you never know who you're going to help. So get through that part. You're going to be able to be a beacon of light for someone else. And maybe somebody that will be going through the exact same thing that you've gone through, and you're going to be able to help guide them through it. So just stay through it, man. Weather the freaking storm. Hold on to the freaking, I don't know, the ship or whatever, and go through that storm, because you're going to get through the other side, and there's going to be a reason that you're going through it. I know that is like a really horrible thing to say. There's a reason. Find the reasoning, you know what I mean? Or find a way to use whatever disadvantaged situation that you're in. Find a way to use that in a good light for the future.